Greetings everyone, I'm Dr. Charles Proctor, and this video is the dot product and cross product using the TI-36X Pro. First, we clear the memory. Second, then down at the 0 and say yes. That clears the memory. Next, we're going to take the dot product of two vectors. So we define the vectors first using second and then vector, which is above the double E, toggle to edit, and we're already on the U, and so we hit enter. Now we define the dimension of our vectors. It will be 2, so we hit OK. And now we enter in that data. 3, enter, 4, enter. Once we have that, we define our second vector by going to second vector, toggle to edit, toggle to 2, which is now our V vector, and hit enter. It's also two-dimensional, so we hit OK. And now we enter in a -2, but you have to use the one in parentheses, and a 10. Now we go second vector, toggle to math, and we're going to select dot product, which is already selected. We hit enter, and now we have to tell it what vectors we want to use. So we go to second vector and then use already selected, so we can hit enter. We have to put in a comma, and that's above the period. And now we select our second vector by going second vector, toggle down to the 2, and then hit enter. We have to close the parentheses and hit enter, and our answer is then 34. Now let's go on to cross product. Let's clear the memory, second, 0, and say yes, and we have it cleared. So let's define our vectors. Second vector, toggle to edit, U is already entered, and so we hit enter. Now we are three-dimensional, so let's toggle over to 3 and hit enter. And now enter in the data, 3, 5, and 7. Let's clear the screen. And now let's go over and define our second vector. So we have to edit, toggle down to the second vector, hit enter. Third dimension, hit OK, OK. And now let's enter in the data. 10, 2, and then again in the parentheses that -1 when we enter it in. Clear the screen. And let's go back to the second vector, toggle over to the math, tell it we want to do the cross product. Toggle down to cross product, hit enter, and now we're going to tell what vectors we want. So we hit second. We're going to go directly to the U. We have to hit that comma again. And then we select the second vector. Close parentheses. Hit enter. And there's our answer. -19, 73, and -44. I'm Dr. Charles Proctor, instructor at the School of PE.